Then all those virgins rose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. Matthew 25:7-9. Now please note that all the virgins arose from sleep and slumbering, and they all started to trim their lamps. So it doesn't really matter when you're being awake whether you are one of the wise or foolish. It doesn't really matter whether you are still sleeping and slumbering, as long as you'll be awake. And eventually all will rise and all will trim their lamps. Now the question is not really you will rise or not. The question is not really whether you will trim the lamp or not. The question really is whether you have the oil or not, whether you have the Holy Spirit or not. If you have not received the love of the truth, you will forever be in darkness without any truth. Whether and how much ever you say you believe, and no matter how much you say, Lord, Lord. See, right now, because of saints like us, there are still lights. But when we are divided, while we will be full of light, they, the foolish virgins, will be in darker and darker outer area. As they get darker and as the light gets farther, they will believe more lies and falsehood. This is why also many of my haters, well, not many, just a couple, fabricate lies saying I'm a drug dealer or pornographer. I mean, do I become a drug dealer because I'm a proponent of medicinal cannabis? Or do I become a pornographer because I have a domain name called xvideo.net? I'd rather have that in my possession than someone else developing that into some kind of actual porn website. I never promoted any porn or produced any. It is their problem that they think X stands for porn. It is their problem that they think what others have done is what I've done. It is their problem that their filthy minds put me in their stupidity. It is their problem to fabricate sin out of nothing and try to pin that on me. At first I was upset because that's not what I did. That's not who I am. I'm not the one providing some porn results. I'm not the one pressing on whatever the link. I'm not the one searching for porn. I'm not the one committing any sin, nor making others to stumble or sin. Yet they lack in discernment and truth. If so, let it be so. Also, why is it even their business to begin with to point out someone's so-called sin anyway? Are they the judge? I mean, stranger thing is they judge unrighteously, saying because there is potential sin, because you may lead others to sin. I mean, what the heck? If by their logic, they are doing the same thing, because they are sinning by false accusing and lying, and potentially sinning, and also making others to sin because they are making others to believe lies. Whatever they are doing is they're doing the same thing. So, I mean, whatever turns them on, really, whatever turns them on, stupid is, stupid does. So I decide not to care much. I just feel sorry for their pathetic minds and brains. After all, they are the ones without truth. They are the ones without the Holy Spirit. Am I happy to see them in such darkness? Not really. I really hope that they can truly come to the light But because they have not received the love of the truth, and because they are so blinded by their own self-righteousness and lies, all they can regurgitate is falsehood, accusations, lies. So I really pity them. I do pity them. So saints, stand up with truth. Just because there are haters, that doesn't mean you would get discouraged. In fact, be exceedingly glad. Will they hate me this much if I'm not a son of God? Will they hate me this much if I'm not a Christian? Of course not. They'll treat me as one of their own. But I'm not of the world, and this is why they hate me, just like they hated Christ also.